Hey guys, how's it going? Like I mentioned last time, we're going to be talking about authoritarian parenting, which happens to be the opposite of authoritative parenting. Before we get to do that, please subscribe, like, and share our videos with your friends to support our channel. Thank you. So, what is authoritarian parenting all about, and what are its effects on our kids? As authoritarian parents, you seek to maintain a high level of control over your children. You set and stick to a strict set of rules and are more likely to support and take part in corporal punishment. You focus more on obedience and control rather than nurturing your child. Children of authoritarian parents may struggle socially and are likely to become authoritarian parents themselves. You are cold and unresponsive to your child's needs. You expect children to obey without question. You exert very high psychological control over your kids. You believe kids should be seen and not heard. You only give your child few choices. You don't explain fully why you punish your child. You are very impatient with behaviors. You believe kids should follow rules without exception. You are famous for saying, "Because I said so." When a child questions the reasons behind a rule, you are not interested in negotiating and your focus is on obedience. You also don't allow kids to get involved in problem solving challenges or obstacles. Instead, you make the rules and enforce the consequences with little or no regard for your child's opinion. As authoritarian parents, you use punishment instead of discipline. So, rather than teach your child how to make better choices, which is discipline, you are invested in making your child feel sorry for his mistakes, and that is punishment. Children who grow up with strict authoritarian parents tend to follow rules most of the time, but their obedience comes at a price. Children of authoritarian parents are at a high risk of developing self-esteem problems because their opinions are not valued. They may also become hostile or aggressive. Rather than think about how to do things better in the future, they often focus on the anger they feel towards their parents. How do you know you are an authoritarian parent? You have a zero tolerance policy. It is important to have clear rules, but it is also important to recognize that there are exceptions to rules. Try to evaluate your child's behavior in the context of the circumstances. Try to find out from your child the reason something is done or not done. Your child becomes a sneaky actor and lies a lot. Harsh discipline will turn your child to a good liar in an effort to avoid punishment. Your child has more restrictions than other kids. This will mean that your expectations are too high and you might be the strictest parent in the entire neighborhood. You have little patience for silliness. Most kids like ridiculous jokes and silly games. It is important to savor the moment and have fun sometimes. You struggle with other people's lack of discipline. It's okay for kids to be exposed to adults who have different rules and types of discipline. For example, a teacher or a babysitter might have different views regarding discipline. You have a long list of rules. Rules are good, but too many can be harmful. Make rules simple, specific, and only include important things you want your kids to remember. For instance, don't hit people when you're angry. Make sure you post the list where you can refer to it if need be. Your child has little time for fun. Free time is very important for kids, and this cannot be overemphasized. You don't allow for natural consequences. It's good to let your child learn from his or her mistakes when there are natural consequences. Sometimes you have to let your child make mistakes and learn from them. Let them do things their own way, as it allows for flexibility and creativity. You nag a lot. This prevents your child from taking responsibility for their action. Sometimes give them the chance to do things their own way. Avoid nagging your child for everything and save your instructions for the most important issues. If it is doing homework or playing the piano, just let them choose what to do first. And also avoid outrageous threats, like you might say things like clean up your room or you won't see your toys again. Make sure consequences are about disciplining and not punishing your child. The focus is always on learning. Let your child play sometimes and avoid directing them. It could be playing with a dollhouse. Let them place the furniture their way. It could be coloring a picture. Let them use the colors they want. So, to be a great parent, you need to constantly keep yourself in check. There is no parent that doesn't want a great child. Most of us will be kind of familiar with this parenting style traits. Please share your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe, like, and share our videos with your friends. We will be talking about permissive and uninvolved parenting in our next video. If you missed out on our video on authoritative parenting, it's somewhere on your screen. Check it out. Until next time, peace.